Hello, hello, hello. It's Knits for Sanity, and welcome to day 14 of my holiday celebration with the Happy Mermaid Yarn Advent Calendar. Like I've said before, this was a calendar that I had to pre-order back in June, so definitely follow along with them on Instagram. Check out their store on Etsy, which of course I have linked in the notes below. But if you are enjoying this as much as I have been, and trust me, it's even so much better in person, just know that you are going to have to get in on next year's Advent, hoping that they do one a little early in the year. All right, so before we open for day 14, I'm going to continue with today's holiday tidbits and facts by reading from a book called A Christmas Cornucopia by Mark Forsyth, published in 2016. Yesterday, we talked all about the Christmas carol, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Today, we're going to talk about that song, Jolly Good King Wenceslas, which is kind of even an odder tale and origin story. Wenceslas was indeed a real person, but he was born Václav, Duke of Bohemia, in the 9th century. And from here on out, I will be reading directly from this extract from A Christmas Cornucopia by Mark Forsyth. Poor little Václav had a difficult childhood. His father died when he was a child, and he was brought up partly by his mother and partly by his paternal grandmother. These two ladies did not get along at all, especially as his mother was pagan and his grandma was Christian. Eventually, his mother solved the problem by the time-honored method of dealing with difficult mother-in-laws. She had her assassinated, strangled with a veil, to be precise. Then Václav came of age and employed the time-honored method of dealing with overbearing mothers. He exiled her. After that, Václav started his career of do-goodery. He would potter about his dukedom, especially at night, giving stuff to the poor. An early biographer says, rising every night from his noble bed, with bare feet and only one chamberlain, he went around to God's churches and gave alms generously to widows, orphans, those in prison, and afflicted by every difficulty. So much so that he was considered not a prince, but the father of all the wretched. Given that he was the Duke, I would have thought that he could just free the prisoners. And I don't think much of prisons that anybody can break into in the middle of the night. Mind you, I also don't see what he had against shoes, and I shall never know now that he's dead. You see, Václav still had one family member left, his brother, Boleslas the Cruel. Now, if I had a brother with a name like that, I would watch out. It's a dead giveaway. I would employ bodyguards. I would watch my back like a hawk. But Václav didn't, and Boleslas and a few of his friends assassinated him in 935. It is a sad truth, but a certain one, that good King Wenceslas did not look out. But where, I hear you cry, was Wenceslas's faithful page in all of this, the one who followed him around in the snow? Well, his name was Podovin, and he doesn't seem to have been there at the assassination. Instead, he showed his Christian charity by taking out one of the assassins in a revenge killing before being chased, cornered in a forest, and killed. Boleslas was still wiping the blood off his lance when he was told that his wife had given birth to a son, so she called him Strachivas, which means dreadful feast. Then he got on with being cruel, and the Bohemians started to get all nostalgic for the days of Václav. Soon, Václav was declared a saint, and then he was posthumously declared king by Otto the Great. So, that's the story of Jolly Good King Wenceslas. Like I said, kind of odd, kind of weird that we sing this song about a man whose name we can't even get correct. But there you have it. All right, so let's open day 14. Every day, I so look forward to seeing which color Courtney and Heather have come up with. It is so much fun. All right, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, I have a daughter who's going to love this one. I can't show her. All right, so for starters, my mint, which, yep, I still love these. It's been, this is the 15th day, actually, now that I've gotten a mint, and I will eat it and love it. We have here an adorable little snowman pen. Look at just a little pen. Oh, it's so cute. He is so cute. That'll look really cute on like your winter coat lapel if you have like a pea coat or something like that. Some kind of boiled wool coat. Oh, it'd be adorable. And then look at this yarn. Oh, yeah, I have a daughter who she would be all about these blues in here. And she's also my fiber arts daughter. She does a lot of crochet. So I have to hide this particular mini hank. But they're calling this one Snowball Fights. Oh, cute. Super cute. And it is a 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. It's 87 yards, 20 grams. It is a 2-ply fingering weight yarn. And in case you don't know, there was an option. You could choose either sparkle yarn, which is what I got. See that sparkle? Look at how beautiful it is. Or, yarn without sparkles. But it was the holidays, and I had a big birthday this year, so sparkles, it definitely was. But check out these colors in here. You have a little bit of green and browns. You have some grays. Makes me think of, snow that kids have put up into a ball and maybe isn't quite so white anymore. And then as they scoop all of that snow off from the ground, you start to see the earth being exposed. Green of like the pine trees. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So again, information for Happy Mermaid Yarn Company is in my notes below. Definitely please check them out. And thank you so much for joining me again today for day 14. I hope you come back tomorrow for day 15. And like I always say, please practice kindness. You never know what someone is going through, especially during the holidays. There are a lot of histories, a lot of emotions that come up. So just be kind to everyone around you. And I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope that you are having a blessed holiday season, and I will see you again real soon.